what is good, guys? I'm a freak back again, and this time around I'm bringing you guys another pickup video. If you guys are new to my channel, a pickup video is basically a video where I get collectively what I've recently bought for my collection and show off what I've got. And just to talk to you guys about the things that I picked up, so that if you guys want to pick it up, if it's worth the buy or not. Of course it is for me because I have this collection, but you know, you can kind of see what it is a little bit more. So first off, I'm gonna start by doing like magazines and comics because that pile is fucking heavy. So I'm gonna get that out of the way, and then I'll go into deeper things. And I got some of the stuff kind of separated. So okay, first off, I don't know if I showed this before, but I got this zombie magazine. It's just a random magazine just for zombie stuff. So it's just like a magazine for zombie shit. It's cool though, I like it. It's what you call a good bathroom reader, technically. I've gotten a couple issues of The Walking Dead magazine. So I got issue 19 and, well, this is 19, this is 20. But I got these two issues. I try to keep up with The Walking Dead magazines because they're really, like, if you read them, it's really like informative. Like, there's a lot of things that they inform you in the magazine. So and they also tell you when figurines are coming out and stuff like that. So if you guys haven't, you know, read the magazines and you love The Walking Dead, I would read the magazines because they kind of, I think they kind of do it when the show is actually off. So it's just better because you keep you informed and shit. I also got this massive book called The Walking Dead Comics Companion. Now this right here, I love this book. This book is awesome because it basically talks about everything that goes on in the comic, and it goes into explaining things. And if you are the, you know, the typical Walking Dead fan that reads the comics, this is where you have to be. Like, you have to get this book. It's well worth the money, and I think I spent $20 on it. It's a good $20 that I spent. I love this book. So if you know, if you're a big fan of The Walking Dead, and it's mainly towards the comic, but if you don't read the comic books, that's probably a good way to learn fast without having to read all of the comics. Speaking of the comics, I got this. This is the latest Walking Dead paperback, and it's The Whisper War. So volume 27. I have yet to read this. I haven't read any of the Whisper War yet. I did buy a lot of the issues, and I did buy like stuff like this, but I've yet to read it. So I got to get to that eventually. What I was telling my mother this too. What I basically do is I read a bunch of them, and then when I'm done, I let them catch up. And then when they start catching up to the TV show, then I jump, like after the war, I'm going to go back to the war and I'll read from then on. So refresh myself with what happened in the book, and then so on. So then I'll catch up with the comics, or to the end of the paperbacks, or yeah, to the end of the paperbacks, because the hardcovers come out like once a year, because it's like 2 of those books, and I think they come out twice a year. I also got, now this is actually something I have had for a while. I took it out of my collection to put with the newer stuff. This is a book called Zombie Tramp. Now Zombie Tramp is a different type of book. It's kind of hard to explain, but the story basically revolves around this girl and the Necronomicon and stuff. Sorry about the noise. There's just shit going on outside in the room. In the living room. My dogs like to fight with each other when they're eating, so that's that. So, but I picked up some other issues at Chuck's like this. All of the issues that I've actually picked up have like some sort of nudity in them, but I picked them up because of that, because look, they have a cover. And Shanna was just like shaking her head. She's like, why? Just why? Well, why not? She doesn't care. My girl, if there's an ass or tits that are well worth looking at, she'll be the first one to tell you that they're well worth looking at. I don't, because I'm with Shanna, but she goes, honey, look at that ass. And I'm like, what? She said, look at that ass. Like, that is a good ass. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's another cover that, with that ebony. Fuck yeah. Shanna's probably watching like, wow, he did not. Yes, it did. And this is another one. I really don't understand what they're covering here. Like here and there. I don't know what they're covering there, but this is one of them variant covers that they had. It's weird. Okay. And I got this hardcover of Zombie Tramp, and which is her with the Necronomicon. It's really cool. I do like the artwork of it. The artwork's pretty cool. And I'm a big Evil Dead fan, so whenever something has the Necronomicon in it, I fucking jump right on it like a dog in a bone. Like, I just love it. Okay, now we're withering down to the little bit left of comics we got left. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. So I got Evil Dead and A Merry Deadite Christmas. This, one, it's Evil Dead. Two, it's a Christmas special. I think it's cool when they do Christmas specials. It's like I have a couple zombie comics that are like Christmas themed, and I'd like it because when Christmas comes around, I have things that I can read and still kind of be in the same theme of the holiday, but it's something that I really like. Another Christmas theme is Evil Dead 2: Revenge of Krampus. I've yet to actually see the Krampus movie. My mother said it was really cool, so I should probably check it out because she won't lie. She'll tell me if the movie's shitty. She will. And Evil Dead: Revenge of Evil Ed. Somebody signed in on Xbox. Yeah. So, I don't think I've seen Evil Ed, but I've heard of it, and I've actually ran across some things on Instagram with, Evil Ed. So maybe I should check that out too, because they're doing a crossover with Evil Ed and Evil Dead. Okay. Now, I have different various issues of The Walking Dead. First off, I'll just show you guys, I have Call of Duty Zombies issue 4. I have 1, 2, and 3. I don't think I've shown you, but it's up there on the shelf. And I'm going to tell you some things that I did pick up that I'm not going to show in this video because they're already up in the collection, but I will explain. Some, like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the Resident Evil 7, I got that like months ago. It's a big collector's edition of it. But yeah, that's the Call of Duty Zombie comic. Now, here we go. So I got Whisper War Part 3. I got Whisper War Part 4. I got Whisper War Part 5. Honking horns and shit. That's my father. See, my father, he likes to do shit like that. I told him I was making a video today, and he went out there and he honked a horn. Just to be an asshole. So, Dad, if you're watching this, you're an asshole. But he's not watching this because he can care two shits about what I like and what I do. Unless it revolves around him anyway. But, I love him to death, though. I love him to death. But he's an asshole. I got 163 Conquered. Now, this is a really neat, cover. It has Rick's kind of claw hand and all these other zombie hands reaching around it. It's really different. I really do like it. I gotta tape these covers up because these covers are coming undone. And here's some various other covers, like this one of different issues. There's one with Heath on the ground. There's also this one with Dwight fighting this dude. And here's a spoiler alert. So if you guys haven't read this issue, mute this video, do something. You can exit out if you want. But this issue is actually the issue that Andrea dies. And this, I think, was last month I picked it up. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I really did like Andrea in the comic, but I haven't caught up to that part yet. Like I said earlier, But it does suck. I really do like Andrea. It just sucks that she's gone now in the comic. But what does that mean for Michonne? Does that mean we're gonna be fucked with Michonne? That is Xbox, by the way. That dinging noise. Somebody keeps on signing in the Xbox. But I have a game of Call of Duty Zombies sitting there. I was kind of streaming on the Beam or Mixer app. Um, I don't like it. It's not like Twitch. I like Twitch a lot more, but they made it where you cannot snap it. So if you can't snap it, I can't see if anybody's messaging. So I can stream, people can watch me on Twitch, but I can't see what they're saying, and there's no way for me to respond to people if I can't see, because I'd have to open up that app, look and see, and then go back, and if I'm online with people, I'm basically screwed. So rest in peace, Twitch on Xbox. That sucks. This has a funny story. So I told Shanna I needed a bag, right? Because I wanted to put all my art supplies, like I do a lot of sketching and drawing and stuff. I wanted to put everything in a bag that I can carry around everywhere. Well, she ordered me a bag, a Walking Dead bag, and I really appreciate it. I love you, Shanna. This is awesome. I do love the bag. But if I walk out with this bag, I will look feminine. I'm going to say feminine. It looks like a purse. It's not a purse. It's more like a throw bag. But since it's Michonne's colors, it kind of does that. But I mean, it is pretty cool and everything. It has like the sword sheath looking thing and her symbols, and it's a really decent, cool bag. And I feel really bad because I can't really just walk out with it when I really want to, because it's a badass bag, but it looks like a purse, so I can't. But some people are just gonna say do it anyway because they want to catch me out there with a purse. She also got me this trivia box, which is basically like a trivia card game for The Walking Dead. She refuses to play it with me, but that's because she doesn't watch Walking Dead. But you will, Shanna. You will watch that show with me, and you're gonna love it. I swear you will. She's like, right now she's probably watching this video like, fuck you, fuck no, I ain't watching shit, big boy. And I'm like, you're gonna watch that shit. Fuck yeah, you are. Alright, what's other things I can show you all right now? Because there's still quite a bit left. I got this zombie mug from her, not zombie, Daryl mug. It has basically, when you're holding it, it's like holding a crossbow. It's pretty badass. It's different. I like it. Don't know if I want to take it out of there though. It's badass. There's a black mug in this. I will explain though. Basically, you put hot water in it or hot, drink, and it makes the black go away. And there's a picture. It's basically a zombie up against glass, and it says The Walking Dead on it. She got me that too. There was shipping problems with this though. She got it in, and the first one got like shattered. Like I guess the mail guy was like, "Oh, this is just a box, and we just throw it in the fucking place and let it shatter." Fuck you, Shanna. I'm just gonna shatter your cup for your boyfriend. No, but yeah. It's a pretty cool cup though. I do like that. It's a cool effect. It's the shit. Okay, she also got me. That's really funny. These are always gifted to me. I never actually bought one myself. I always buy the 5-inch figures. I completed that collection. But I haven't yet started buying these because they're a little bit more expensive, and when they came out with these, I was moved out. Now I'm back home, but I upgraded my vehicle, and I'm thinking about getting something else that I don't want to say on this video, but it's nothing bad or anything. It's just I can't. People who watch it might watch it, so. Here's a Daryl that she got me. And here is an Abraham Ford. I have Rick, and I have Michonne, which I showed in my Christmas special. I showed all of the gifts that I got. My mom and dad bought me the Michonne and the Rick. So that's badass that my parents know me so well. And when I opened up my Jesus Christ, my birthday bag, this was in there, and Shanna got me the 10-inch Glen. And I love the 10-inch figurines. They're really cool. They're really detailed. and I already have Michonne, Daryl, and Rick. Now I have Glenn, and I'm really glad they made it Glenn, because Glenn, he's gone now, and I really did love Glenn, not only in the show, but I loved Glenn, like, in the comic as well. Like, he was, but a lot of people have, like, it's not just me. A lot of people were really huge Glenn fans, like, on both the comic and the show. And, everybody, I think what had happened was everybody, like, got so impacted by Glenn. But I really liked Abraham too. Like, Abraham was funny as hell, but I loved him in the comic book as well. He was like one of those key characters, just like Tyrese. I love Tyrese in the comic book, and I loved him in the show too. But I feel like they never did Tyrese's justice, and I feel like they did the same with Abraham. Like, they never. I don't think they showed as much as they could have with them characters, which I really wish they did. Okay, I'm kind of narrowing down to the finals. So, I've got this Shaun, of the Dead Pop. Now, I bought this at Chuck's. Now, something that I did buy, but I haven't yet shown you guys because it's already up in the collection. I did buy Ed too, but I bought Ed at a flea market. So I found him at the flea market. I said, "Alright, you have Shaun?" He was like, "No, I don't have Shaun." I was like, "Shit. Fuck, like a somebody." And he was like, "Yeah, well, I sold Shaun separately." I said, "Well, why would you do that? They're like a set. You could have sold them as a set." But I did. I got a hold of Ed earlier. Finally got him. I got this dude at Chuck's. So I'm grateful for that. At least I found them both. So that's all set. Okay, now let's go to the Call of Duty stuff. So I got Call of Duty Zombies in Spaceland. Basically, it's a belt. Now, a lot of the Call of Duty stuff are Target exclusives, and I really do like how it looks. It has the Spaceland theme, and the belt piece says Zombies in Spaceland. It's different. I really do like that. I don't have a lot of belts, like Call of Duty belts. I have like 2 now. But I have a lot of Walking Dead belts, and they're all like the same thing, like seat belts. In a previous video, I've showed you guys that I got the Call of Duty Zombies CDs, which I actually got them made at Suncoast. Suncoast is basically an FYE for movies, but if you guys don't, I'm pretty sure you know FYE if you're watching this. If not, then I'm sorry, because they're really good stores. I really do like FYE. But Suncoast is my favorite. Suncoast is owned by FYE, and the local FYE that is like in one of the malls around me closed. And I think there's another mall like up in Bel Air. I live in Maryland. Up in Bel Air that is still open. But I don't really go up there that often at all. And the Suncoast is actually right at the mall, like where I live at, so it's right down the road. So I'm glad that Suncoast is still open, because I would die if they closed. But I got some Fat Heads, also Target exclusive. One is the Chromosphere Ride poster from Zombies in Spaceland. It's really cool. I do like it. It's a good way to get like a Spaceland poster. And I got the Black Ops Zombies Monkey Bomb, and it comes with Call of Duty Zombie stickers and the logo sticker. It's really cool. These come with other logos too, like it has Zombies in Spaceland logos, but this one has more smaller logos that you can put up with it, which I think is really cool that they added, little smaller things, not just one big sticker, and then you have all that excess stuff left. Go on to the Evil Dead shit. Hell yeah. I got an Army of Darkness action figure from D&D Collectibles. Now, Dave, both Daves, they tend to hold things for me a lot. They're really cool. They're at a flea market on Route 40 if you're in Maryland, and they're like the coolest guys. Like if I really want something, they'll literally just take, what I have in my pocket. Like if it's like a $30 thing, and You know, they'll say, here, just give me $5 now, and every so many weeks, just give me $5 until it's paid off. Like, they do like a layaway kind of thing, and there's not a lot of places that do layaway, and them guys are really, really cool, and they help you out as much as they can. So if you guys are watching, I appreciate everything that you guys do for me. But I picked up this figurine from them. It's really cool. It's different. This Ash has an interchangeable head. I think this is the only figurine that has that interchangeable head like that, because I have a shit ton of Evil Dead action figures. Also, it's his medieval outfit, of course. Comes with a shotgun, Necronomicon. It's everything that you could ask out of an Army of Darkness action figure. I'm dead ass serious. That's where it's at right there. Love me some Army of Darkness. Also, I got this awesome ass Living Dead doll, Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn edition. It's awesome as shit. On the side it says Evil Dead 2, and it says Living Dead dolls on this side, and on the top. And it also has on the back a big Necronomicon on the back, and it says Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn. And I spent about $45 for this. So it's not too bad, you know. Usually the thing is, when I get Living Dead dolls, I end up losing them. But not like around, like losing them. I lose them to my mother. My mother sees a Living Dead doll, and she just loves them so much, she just takes them. She just loves Living Dead dolls. So, this one, I know she won't take, because it doesn't look extremely dead, and it's Ash. She loves Evil Dead. She loves Evil Dead. But it's not spooky, because it's Ash. It's now, if it was a Deadite one, she'll probably be like, oh, that looks cool as shit, let me take that. So I got Ash. I did hear from Dave, the younger Dave from D&D Collectibles, that they had a Deadite Ash that they had of these. And he said he has one, but it was basically in his collection because he really likes Evil Dead too. So, I don't know, I haven't really looked it up. Maybe I should look it up after this video. I should probably look into it. But yeah, I got the Ash. So, that's where that's at. Love me some Evil Dead. And finally, I got these movies. Fear the Walking Dead, Season 2. It's Season 2, right? Oh yeah, second season on DVD. I have yet to see it on TV or on DVD. What I usually do with these is I basically let them go, do their, run on TV, don't watch them. When it comes to DVD, I end up watching it, but I have yet to watch this one, and the third season aired last night, so shit. But I have all this time to watch this season, and then either catch up on TV or just wait for the next DVD to come out to catch up with this. I like to binge Fear the Walking Dead. I don't like to sit and wait for Fear, because I already sit and wait for the regular Walking Dead. Why the fuck would I wait for this one? Shit. Look how much time we're going to be waiting for the next season of The Walking Dead. I can't wait that long. So I have Zombie Massacre: Reich of the Dead. This is a Nazi zombie movie, apparently. But, I'm more, when it comes to Nazi zombies, I'm more of a Dead Snow person. I love me some Dead Snow. Either one of them are great movies. I am going to watch this eventually. I can't promise when, because I don't know when. But I will watch this. I'll give a personal review on this, because I don't think Shanna's going to watch this with me. But if she does, she'll review it with me. She might watch it with me. But she's not really, you have to really excite her with movies, I've noticed. Like, it has to be something good. But she told me I'm not allowed to watch this yet. I just picked this up Saturday. I did that. My last video was me picking this up, going out with Shanna, picking this up. But she told me not to open this. If I open it, it means I watched it and she's going to whoop my ass. So I can't watch this until she's here. I already know what you guys are thinking. Oh my god, zombie, it's a Resident Evil movie, and it's not like the good CGI movies. It's the shitty, regular action movies that they come out with Alice in it, and I know, I get it, I understand. They don't stay close to the game story, which sucks. I know, I play a lot of the games, I love the games, I wish they would have stayed to the story, but It's what it is. I got the movie. I haven't seen it. I wanted to see it, but this is how I see it. When you have movies like this, you just gotta appreciate what they are, because there is always a worse movie out there. There's always a worse movie. There's definitely shittier movies out there than the Resident Evil movies. And I own a lot of shitty zombie movies that I actually feel so bad for having in my collection. But I bought it for my collection. And they really make the Resident Evil movies look really fucking good. So, yeah, that's about it. But that's all I want to tell you guys today. I want to show you all the stuff that I picked up. Shanna and me did this earlier, like a couple weeks ago, and that video got corrupted, so that really sucked, and it really pissed me off, because I really wanted that to be the video that I introduced Shanna in, but it ended up she got introduced this Saturday in my last video. I did tell you guys that I got the Resident Evil 7 Collector's Edition. I also had, that was actually a PS4 copy. That was the only way I could get the Collector's Edition. But Shanna got me the copy for the Xbox One, because I had it before, but I had to sell it. I also got some Resident Evil Pops, and I told you guys about the Ed. There's all kinds of other things that I've got that I just haven't yet showed you guys. But I'll probably point them out, because I have yet to show you the whole room. Like, this is my old room before the apartment I moved in, but it's rearranged completely different than it was before. So eventually I'll make a video of how it's different and how it looks now. But until then, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all later in the next video. Bye.